Always more, Suzanne Leonard. Suzanne Leonard, always more. Suzanne, unmute yourself.
Good point when you're going to speak to be heard. Thank you, Charles, for that introduction. And I have a question for you. How many of you remember early on your first entrepreneurial experience? Many of you may have been a part of this national more than global, it may be global now, where there was a time, there was a season that this particular product was on the market. And it was kind of a community sell, but everyone was either buying, selling, or eating this particular product. And especially if you were a girl, this might have been your first introduction to a kind of entrepreneurship. Anyone out there hazard a guess as to what company I might be referring to? Ladies and maybe gentlemen, fathers.
Girl Scout cookies?
Girl Scout cookies.
Girl Scout cookies, of course. How could we live without passing through spring, without the little Lorna Doones, without the sandwiches, and without the chocolate mint? It is still alive and well and a memorable experience of me going door to door knocking and saying, would you like to buy some cookies? Of course, my parents and the other parents in the neighborhood primed the neighbors that cookies were coming. Do not buy any other kind of cookie from any other place. That was my introduction into an entrepreneurial experience. Moving on down the line, I began my second entrepreneurial experience, which had to do with lipstick and makeup. And this company was brand new, founded by a wonderful woman who began her entrepreneurial career selling Bibles door to door. Then she came upon a face product that was pretty good. Then she added some other things to it. And then she invited in a team to help her teach women how to care for their skin. Anybody have a guess about who this company might be and is still going strong? Anyone? Show of hands.
Avon.
Hey.
Avon, close, you're in the arena, but step up your game a bit.
Mary Kay.
Mary Kay.
Mary
Mary
Kay
Kay.
Cosmetics,
All
which is
right,
the reason.
Texas.
Yes, exactly, which is the reason why I look so cute today to all of you. So, but Mary Kay Cosmetics, up until then, I had been experimenting with Charlie lip gloss, just a little bit. And ladies and gentlemen, you may remember seeing in your medicine cabinet or on your cosmetic counter in the bathroom, a little red box, a little rectangle. If you opened that, you would find mascara and a little brush. And can anyone put on their mascara without opening their mouth? That's another question we might explore on another day. You know how we get up there. But Mary Kay Cosmetics opened my world to the idea of having a tea to help me move into women's lives and help them in a more beautiful way. I learned a lesson there. I was doing really well as a consultant, and then some of my friends said, why don't you step into leadership? And I, oh, me, a leader? No, I'm just an ordinary school teacher. I'm not really a leader. Ho, ho, ho. But anyway, so I did. And so I went into car competition, not really competition. Anybody could win a car, nobody could keep yours from you. So I formed what I thought was a team. And we were excited. You know, we had pictures of the car and all the things we were going to do. We were making some extra money, and it was all well and good until I forgot this important key that I'm going to share with you this morning that I think is it's a Toastmaster key, of course, when we're looking at clubs and the building process, but it's also the Toastmaster entrepreneurial key. And yes, I do believe, to answer today's question, that the entrepreneurial skill can be taught. especially if there's passion and purpose moving it forward, because you can come back to the why am I doing this? Am I having fun yet? Here it is. I'm going to invite you to take at your desk, you may have just a scrap piece of paper and make a column with 4 SWs. Can you see that on the screen? It's real simple. So take that piece of paper now and make a column of SWs. Pick up something that you can write with. Got it? Here's the important part. She said, Suzanne, you had a great team, but you've forgotten this important idea. She said, some people will. Some people will come in when you sit down, skincare class, and buy it all and become part of your team. They're on fire. Some won't. Some won't even say yes to a fabulous skincare class where you know they'll benefit from a smoother complexion and a nice look. They just won't. And the only objection that you can never overcome is this. No, I just don't. No, I just don't want to. So then you have to go to, all right, but okay, breathe. Someone's waiting. No matter who you are, no matter what your product is, no matter where you're selling it, no matter what your pitch is, some will love it, some won't love it. So what? Somebody's waiting to hear from you and find out what you and your product are all about. So that became the golden rule for me to remember. And I found my business going better. I found my team getting stronger, although we did lose the car, and because I didn't learn this until later. So, but I applied it from then on and still use the product today and support my consultants. So some will, no matter what you're doing, some won't. So what? Someone's waiting, Mr. Toastmaster.